no matter what you're going through in that relationship, I'm here to tell you that there's hope for that relationship. You don't have to call it a quit yet. You can still try out these few tips. And if they don't work, then I'll advise you to jackpot, run for your life. One, nagging can be sexy. Do you know? You could be with a very difficult partner who's always, that's because you are trying to match up. Two of you are competing with yourselves. You are trying to show that I'm working, I'm earning good money, you are earning good money. Okay, you do this, I can also do this. If you are competing amongst yourselves, you are not ready for that relationship to work. It will never work. So as a woman, you can nag and just say, oh, I want this thing now. You're not getting me. Even though you can afford it, let him buy it. Just do some playful nagging. I'm not saying the serious ones. Playful nagging. Even as a man too, you can just say, because some people are buying for themselves and they not buy for me too. It's okay now, no problem now. So we don't get money to buy. Just all those kind of jokes. You know, even though there's tension, the woman would have to. It's only a devil that I have to still be strong when the man jokes like that. Well, just look and say, I beg, please let me go and buy for your father before you, or let me do this, or okay, I will buy. You know, see, relationships are very easy to handle. It's people that are making simple things complex. When you make simple things complex, this life you can live in a very simple way and be happy. Don't make it unnecessarily complex. So don't compete with yourselves. Number two, once in a while, you'll be surprised. Just ignore your partner. Do you hear me? I said ignore. Don't patronize your partner too much by always wanting to give them attention or asking, where are you by this time? Or why have you not come home? Or, hey, baby, I saw online. Some of you and your friends, your people are balling. You didn't even post your status. It was this person that posted on the person's status. Then I saw it. You are patronizing that your partner. You're not giving them space. You're not giving them room to live their lives. For the fact that they married you or their relationship with you does not mean that they will stop existing. They will stop living because they have you in their life. You're not a plague. You are a plus. All right? So be the plus. Be an understanding person. Give them some space to be them. Number three, one very common mistake a lot of partners make, especially when you're in a relationship, because you think the guy likes you very much, it's good to be honest, open, let me just share everything. Then they foolishly share everything about their past. Meanwhile, some of the past that you had are so unpleasant. You are sharing your past with your partner, telling him how you used to do this, how you used to go out with guys, you used to do that when the guy just talks to you. Yeah, you are sowing seed into his mind. So any small sign he sees relating to that past you've left behind, he would revisit it. He will make that relationship hell for you. Every slight opportunity he has. The same thing for the man. For the fact that you've had 500 relationships, you don't have to bring it to your present relationship wife and say, me, there's nothing I've not slept with. I've heard the guy say, there's nothing I've not slept with in this life. Not get the thing you never sleep with. See your life. People are glorying in opening refineries and changing lives and everything. You, they glory on the people you have slept with. Congratulations. Congratulations. Sleeper. Sleepist. You're not a sleepist. There's nothing you've not slept with. You slept with, you now rub it in your partner's face. How would you feel when she comes and tells you that she has dated this guy and this guy was so good, her best sexual experience? Some of you as ladies are so silly that you will go and say, that guy you had was your best sexual experience in your relationship, and this and this and this and this, and you just say it. The guy will not say anything. Number four, talk first. Whether you have evidence, proof of something that you're about to react to, all right? Whether you have the evidence or not, always resort to talking first. All right? Never resort to confrontations as a way of trying to solve a problem. As long as you're trying to confront, you're not interested in solution. You're not. You're interested in war. And anything you see, take it like that. Talk first. In other words, the only way you can talk first is no matter the evidence in front of you or what you saw, what you heard, all right, that you're upset about. First of all, try as much as possible to be in a calm state before you start saying things you want to say. Because when you are angry and you talk, definitely everything you would say will be wrong. And will be things that you don't mean or you never meant, or you cannot take back those words because you already spilled them out. Learn to give endless benefits of doubt for your relationship to work. Don't be those people who just see things and just conclude. The person you just saw your partner with might not be what you perceive them to be, irrespective of the condition you saw them, unless you saw them right in the act. Number five, now, talk only. Only talk. Never get violent. Never resort to violence. For violence to occur, please separate. Please, I'm begging you in the name of God, separate now. Never resort to violence. Don't say, it was anger that made him to slap me. He has slapped you once. He will slap you two the next time. Next time, he will give you one punch. Keep giving excuses for him. And one day you'll be in the bag. I knew of a friend years ago who said she could never be in a relationship with a guy that doesn't beat her. He said it simply means that the guy doesn't love her. Because when the guy beats her, the guy takes her like his daughter that he's trying to correct. And because the Bible says, foolishness abounds in the heart of the child, but the rod of correction. So that beating is the rod of correction. And I looked at her, I touched her head like this to check if she was normal or she needs to go to Uselu or Yaba left, because that is the only place she needs to be. Number 6, be nice to everyone, but be friends with a few. The fact that you have so many friends is already a time bomb waiting to explode. As in, the explosion is so close. You have plenty of friends. You have all the friends in the world. I have a lot of people like me. I'm a popular person. I'm a popular person, so a lot of people love me. So I have a lot of friends. That alone is already a problem in your relationship. Be nice to everybody, but be friends with only a few. Close circle, so that you can reduce plenty talk or them say, or go into places that you need not to be. And lastly, very importantly, sex escapades does not guarantee true love or quality of a romantic life. Make you say, okay, your romantic life is at the peak because you are indulging in probably in oral sex, you are indulging in various sexual escapades, various sexual positions in any part. Maybe some of you say is the way to take your relationship to the next level is when you have sex in the car with your partner. As long as your wife, your partner, not to somebody, a stranger, have sex in the car, have sex in the dining. You have to-do lists on the places you need to have sex. You are marking it one by one. You have done 15, 45 more to go. Congratulations. That does not mean anything because your partner can have it with somebody else. That same thing. But also, the absence of these things too is worse. All right, because if they are completely not there, probably you just decide to stick to the traditional religious one, say, this is the only one. This is the only one, whether I like it or not. I know of a partner who had issues. Why did they separate? The man's lust for exploit had no limits. And the woman had given into everything he asked for. Everything he asked for. Until he now started asking for anal. All right? Now, when he started asking for that, she knew she could not give into that. Because that is sodomy. And that is completely wrong. And he had problems with it to the point where they even had to come to church to quarrel about it and everything. When they were asked in church, why are you not, what's the problem in your marriage? None of them could say anything until the woman had to say, pastor, ask him. He wants me to do this. And I refuse. That is the reason for this fight. They had to separate. And it was best for the woman to go to make a relationship work without going that mile. I hope you've been able to pick a couple of things from these things I talked about to fix your relationship and know that it's not the worst yet. All right, it's fixable and there's something you can do about it. But if it goes beyond these points and there's no visibility of light at the end of the tunnel, Ejo, Biko, please, run fast for your life. I'll see you again in my next video. Don't forget to like, share. Definitely, I really want to hear from you. I want to hear your comments on this. Honestly, I really want to hear what you think. Probably share some story about one or two persons you know about, and let's see, maybe we can revisit this same topic again and approach it from a different perspective. But most importantly, don't forget to subscribe. See you again. Bye.